I woke up, stared at it.
Oh,
Half asleep,
hi.
too tired.
I'm born for life. It's been 6 years, hasn't it? Already. Shit, time goes fly. Well, as you can see, I got me a fucking, you know, a new pocket dimension. And yes, I learned how to fly. Without flying with my wings. So, yeah. Let's show you around. Lounge room, yo. Then table, kitchen. Out here is to the fucking woods in the pocket dimension. Why, if I wanted to get back to the world, to the magical world, you know, like I said, I would just say where I need to go in the magical world. Then my magical dimensional car I have what can go into different dimensions. All I have to do is turn it on, you know, then type in what dimension I want it to go into, then it will go, pretty much. So, yeah, pretty much, you know. Then I'll show you more around, yo. Come yo. As you can see, swimming pool area. And a water fountain into the ocean here in the pocket dimension. Then we have up here my study. You know that chick who I just fucked? Yeah, this 3, 2, 1 action. This is her room, yo. Then a spare room. Then another spare room. Me and my daughter's room, where we sleep together. And she, right now, she's giving birth to another child of mine. The rest of my kids live with our kids, like me, mine, and my daughter's kids. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, yeah, mine and my daughter's kids. They're now fucking... How old are they now? 10 years... One of them is 10 years old, the other one is 14, the other one is 17. Then the other one is just in the mid-20s. He just turned. He's the oldest, pretty much. So, yeah, they're all with them, the oldest son. And, you know what I mean, shit. Press play.
Get up and close it. Ah, well, according to the rules, I can't
Bond.
close it anyways. I snuggled up to my pillow and closed my eyes. That's when I heard the whistling. A soft, melancholy tune coming from downstairs. Every muscle in my body froze. That was one of the rules, wasn't it? No whistling inside? So why would Grandma be whistling downstairs? At 2 freaking a.m. I pulled myself out of bed and walked into the hallway. The attic stairs had been pulled down. The darkness from the attic bled down into the hallway, along with the faint smell of rust and rotten food. Behind it, Grandma's door hung open. I slowly descended the stairs. Grandma? The whistling stopped. When I entered the kitchen, it was empty. Grandma, where are you? Over here. I looked up to see Grandma appear from the dark family room, wearing her floral nightdress. Did I wake you, honey? I'm so sorry. I wanted to get some milk for my heartburn. No, it's fine. I I just thought you weren't supposed to whistle, I said with a chuckle, according to the rules. You heard the whistling? She asked, her eyes wide. I nodded. She grabbed my arm in a vice grip and led me back up the stairs. Go back to sleep, she commanded. Before I could reply, she disappeared back down the hallway, leaving my door open. I think Grandma's going crazy. Oh, are you talking about her rules? Mom said on the other end. I know they're eccentric, but she gets really upset if you break them. And the doctor, he doesn't want us to upset her, you know? I sighed. Isn't it bad for her mental health? We all go a little crazy near the end. Uncle Finley thought the government was tapping all his phones in his 90s. Great Grandma Beasley always talked about some bat following her around. Just best to let sleeping dogs lie at this point. But the rules are so weird, Mom. Like, really freaking weird. And I woke up last night at 2 a.m. to find the attic stairs pulled down. I mean, what was she doing? You know what? Mom said, a bit of anger tinging her voice. She lives by herself in that secluded little house, 365 days a year. The only socialization she gets is her weekly trip to the grocery store, and monthly visits from your dad and me. Anyone would go a little nuts under those circumstances. Even you. Lay off her, okay? Fine. So I followed the rules. I was a good girl and didn't open any umbrellas indoors, do any whistling, or break any mirrors. Sometimes I'd wake up to see my door open in the middle of the night, but I just ignored it and left it open. A few times, when I made my way to the bathroom, I whacked my head on the attic stairs that were pulled down. Once or twice I heard the whistling again, but I ignored that too. Mom was right. So Grandma was a little crazy. We're all a little crazy, aren't we? Maybe time just scratches away all the normalcy we hide under, and we're all batshit insane at the end. Things were good as I accepted that reality. Then Sunday happened. I was watching Netflix when I heard a clink, then a shout. I threw my laptop on the bed and ran down the stairs. Grandma, I yelled, being the worst. Grandma, are you okay? I found her standing over the kitchen table, sobbing her eyes out. On the table was a salt shaker, tipped over, next to a pile of spilled salt. I didn't mean... I was just cleaning up the plates and She could barely make cohesive sentences through the sobs. Shh, Grandma, it's okay. I'm going to clean it up now. I felt awful seeing Grandma like that. She was outright sobbing, her entire body shaking, as if she feared for her life, over some spilled salt. I brought my palm up to the table's edge and brushed the salt into it with my other hand. I was so sad for Grandma, but I was also incredibly unnerved. Seeing someone you love get so upset about something so trivial, it was disturbing. It's all clean, see? I said, brushing off my hands. The salt rained down into the trash. Nothing to worry about, Grandma. Her sobs quieted, and she looked at me with red eyes. But he'll know, she said. What? Even though you cleaned it up, he'll still know. Who? She looked at me. The spirit of the house. The spirit of the house? Despite how skeptical I was about ghosts, spirits, and everything paranormal, I felt a shiver go down my spine. Wasn't it legend that ghosts and spirits didn't like salt? That if you surround yourself with salt, you'd be protected from them. Propagating a superstition about spilling salt could be a ghost's defense mechanism. If ghosts existed, which they absolutely positively did not. That night I barely slept a wink. I stared at my ceiling as the minutes ticked by. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It was around 4:15 that I heard something stir. Soft footsteps from overhead. From the attic. Every muscle in my body froze as I listened to the steps migrate towards Grandma's end of the house. Then the metallic whine of the attic stairs being pulled down, followed by footsteps. I forced myself out of bed. It took a huge, heaping serving of courage to do so, but I did. When I finally got to the door and pulled it open, the hallway was empty. Maybe the ghost is here right now, staring at me, and I just don't know it. No, shut up. Ghosts don't exist, you idiot. The back of my neck prickled with a distinct awful feeling of being watched. But rather than run back into my own room, believe me, I really wanted to, I ran over to check on Grandma. Her door hung open as usual. Grandma, are you okay? Her bed was empty. Grandma, where are you? That's when I heard the soft sounds of sobbing below. I ran down the stairs, nearly slipping, and burst into the kitchen. Grandma stood in the kitchen. In front of her stood the spirit of the house. Not some dark ethereal spectre, not some white translucent ghost. A man, of flesh and blood. His brown
For you
beard was
tight
unkempt and
worries.
messy. His
For
blue
you
eyes wild.
disgusting
He wore tattered
human
clothes, black boots,
tight
and a
worries.
yellow-toothed grin. You've broken the rules of
That's
the
some bad
house,
news.
he whispered, stepping
For a big
towards her.
fella tight.
She flinched and took
human.
a step back. Please, don't hurt me, she sobbed. I'm the man of the house. I make the rules.
No.
Grin growing wider,
Tight
he raised his
We'll
hand
go
to
to
smack her
jail.
across the shoulder.
behind bars
No,
for what?
I shouted.
And die
I charged at him.
behind
We
bars.
collided and fell to the ground.
I'm telling you that.
Terror and relief
I know
washed over my
he
grandma's
will.
face. Call the
I
police.
know
I
the
shouted.
government will kill
Now.
him.
He tried to wriggle underneath me. I grabbed the nearest thing, a chair, from the kitchen table, and
He
smacked him as
knows
hard as I could
that
in the
fucking
head.
human tight
The man was a
and
drifter
it's
by the name
angel
of Harold
tight
McCann.
knows too
According
much
to the
in the
police,
human world.
He'd snuck into my poor grandma's house
So I'm
over
sure
a
to
year ago.
say, but
They
he's
found
going
his
to
living
die.
space in the attic, complete with a makeshift
Sad,
bed over the
but
rafters, books
he
and dishes
knew
that held my
what
grandma's
he
leftover
did.
food. The offerings.
He
He'd slowly
is
taken advantage of
exposing the
Grandma,
Illuminati
persuading her over
and the
months to follow
Matrix
his
itself.
rules. He told her he was an angry
But they
spirit
don't
of
want
the
that
house,
in the human
and in her
world.
sensitive,
They don't
mentally
want
fragile state,
humans to
she believed
think.
him. He made her
They
swear to
only
tell
want you
nobody
to
of his
be
existence.
slaves
And whenever she broke the
and
rules,
think what they
he
are
hit her.
thinking.
Hence the bruises. My poor
Here,
grandma.
In the
For
magical
the time
world,
being, she's moved in with me.
thinking on your own
We
is
have a tiny
allowed.
little apartment near
You
my
don't have
college,
to
and I've been
fucking
helping her recover.
listen
She's
to the
doing
government
well.
if you don't want to.
She freaked out a little when I dropped a cosmetic
Sure,
mirror
we'll
the
go
other
to
day,
jail.
but overall,
Like
she's
if you
getting much
kill
better.
someone in the
She
magical
even
world,
whistles inside the apartment.
of course you'll go to jail for killing someone.
And it's the sweetest
But
sound
I mean-
I've ever heard.
Free will is allowed here. Free speech is allowed here. No like in the human world where they will counter you for speaking up. They will cancel you. Just like they did to fucking Human Tate once. But he's back. But now he's in jail. Now
Out to
he's in
summon
jail.
the Butter Street
Not
Hitchhiker.
back in jail, fuck.
With all the
He's
stories
in
here,
jail.
the disclaimer, do not try this at home, is given. That being said, I could probably prevent copycats by changing some of the details so that even if you manage to find the right pickup spot,
Have no
you won't
bond.
be able to summon the hitchhiker. But hey, if you're adventurous, go for it. If you follow the rules, it's perfectly safe, but the knowledge you gain may not be. There's an urban legend in my hometown about a hitchhiker on Butter Street that will appear if you follow a series of instructions. Once summoned,
Pathetic.
you drive him to his destination.
I can easily get rid of him. I can easily
You will
make
answer
him
an
bad
unknowable question
for
for
his
you.
pathetic
If you play it
life.
wrong, well, just don't play it wrong. There's an old gravel pit at the end of Butter Street. The water there is the deepest blue. It is almost like staring into the ocean. That's how deep it is. More than one car over the years has been dredged up from the depths there. Officially,
Poisette, I want to go to backroom's pathetic dimension again. On the camera. Well, here we are. In one of the levels in the back rooms. This is my place, as you can see. I got me a place here. In the back rooms, in this petty dimension. Storage area, kitchen, chill area, lounge room, then table over there, cupboard, you know. That was there before I fucking come here. So yeah, this was here before. Then my room, computer area, you know, gang in the back rooms. Move. That's right. Blunt. I own the back rooms though. All of the creatures here afraid of me. They will do whatever I say. Blunt. I mean, look at this place. That's right, move the fuck out of my way. The king is coming through. Press play.
Elbows viciously on Micah's face, causing blood to spew from his nose and mouth. Static filled my mind. I didn't think. I only reacted. I reached down and picked up a hunk of glass from the broken beaker, grabbed Mr. Jonas's shaggy hair and pulled it back to extend his neck. I pulled the glass through the meat of his throat as hard as I could. I'd never seen so much blood before. It poured in a waterfall across Micah's chest. Mr. Jonas fell to the side once more, this time never to get up again. I stared at my blood-soaked hands. I felt nothing. No remorse, no fear, only static. Suddenly the metal slats retracted into the ceiling and the door swung open. Lockdown protocol has been lifted. Please continue with your regular schedules. Lockdown protocol has been lifted. Her cheery, robotic voice seemed so distant and out of place now. The other students gathered around me, just staring at the pool of blood. I think it was the hunger talking, but a part of me wanted to know what it tasted like. I think the others did too. Thankfully, before that could happen, a man in a suit strolled into the classroom. "Hello, class." His perfect teeth gleamed under the LEDs. Before we could say anything, a team of adults in overalls poured into the room. Some began taking pictures of everything. Others started cleaning up Mr. Jonas. One man with gray hair dropped a large box on the teacher's desk and opened it. He then started throwing fresh fruit and granola bars to each of the students. We devoured everything he gave us. I started to feel more like myself after 2 bananas and 4 granola bars. They tasted like heaven, a sweet salvation. The first man with the nice teeth and the expensive suit waited until we were all done before he addressed us again. "I know it's been a long 13 days, guys.
What
I
fucking
appreciate you all
TikTok?
hanging in there. I've alerted each of your
What
parents that
fucking TikTok, people?
I did to your former leader, Fuck that word, humble. A teenager has died in a tragic crash.
This is why. Oh my God!
Uh,
Just a little chunk of hope keeps me going every day. I hope that one day things will change. But a little chunk of hope keeps me going. Just a little.
Do not play GTA Online right now. Modders and hackers have been an issue on GTA Online since it first launched, but now it's worse than it's ever been, and I'll explain why. First of all, GTA 5's had a problem for a pretty long time now where you can see other people's IP addresses that you're playing with. Now, with other games, they usually mask the IP addresses, which is a great idea because you don't want other people to have that information. But GTA, for some reason, even though it's usually pretty easy to do, just doesn't want to do it. But there's an even bigger problem that is happening right now in GTA Online. There's some new exploits and mod menus that allow you to just completely crash people's games and corrupt their whole entire Rockstar account. And worst of all, there seems to be some kind of backdoor that allows modders to actually run arbitrary code on your system. Things like ransomware, spyware, malware.
You're just like my favorite song going.
If you're not listening to these men, what the hell are you doing? Lou Belma will tell you exactly where money comes from.
You got a light, buddy? Yeah, sure, kid. There you go. And your wallet.
Nick, give him your wallet.
What for?
He's got a knife.
Nice.
that's a knife gun.
You got a light, buddy? Put some money in the back.
There was a video of this girl, which seems like a trend now, but she recorded some guy at the gym saying that he stared at her, she got sexually harassed, and all of these people came to defend her, and she got all this support. So I'm going to start a trend where I record girls at the gym, and I say that they stared at my man. And if anyone doesn't support this, they're bigoted, sexist.
School's a scam. And the reason it's a Hey man, you know who I'm starting to get sick of? Australian junkies. If you're Australian, you already know what this is, man. Let me tell you. Alright, so let me tell you this, right? So like, you know I was driving, right? You feel me? I was driving, chilling and stuff. So I got a bit hungry, you feel me? You know, everyone gets hungry. I went up to Macca's, yeah? I ordered myself, what was it, McFlurry, you feel me? With like a hamburger, you feel me? Yeah, I was driving, chilling, went for a drive-through, bought whatever I needed to buy, yeah? Let me tell you. Alright, after I bought the hamburger and McFlurry, yeah?
Nico's like the biggest fucking loser on the internet.
He's
I
such a
fucking
piece of
like
shit.
him, bro. Okay, yeah, he's likable, right? Like, he's funny, he's smart, right?
I'm funny and smart, but I'm a piece of shit. Look at the internet now. You see this, like, this guy feels so comfortable talking shit on my name, and I can beat the fuck. He will never get banned even though we talk shit about Jesus. Says that you shouldn't go to the gym. Oh,
Proof that not everything can be an album cover. I see a strange man in a tall hat. He frightens me.
Hello, John. John Marston. You've forgotten far more important people than...
Do yourself a favor and stay there.
Until we can start do bigger girls where we can all do box rounds.
He entertains is evil because he encourages men to focus on positivity. This is the real reason why they go after him. Take a listen to this.
the situation in Ukraine was completely NATO's fault. They knew what they were doing. They kept promoting Russia, and now that Russia is finally retaliated,
Yeah, buddy. Hobby.
You made it too easy for Habibi. You knew better. Keep calm and Habibi on.
Welcome to my gaming pyramid, where I will be telling
You say fuck you.
You got it.
When you pull up on someone thinking they were AFK,
Well, yeah.
making our new summer hymn. This NPC defended me against my friend when he hit me. It didn't work out for him, but it's the Jesus Christ!
I'll be funding some baby zombie.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit. Oh.
since most of you in my comment section say headhunter with tank method doesn't take people out of God mode, let me walk you through on how to do it. You have to register as a CEO. Go to VIP work, start headhunter. Once you start headhunter, run them over, and once you get the person under your tank, sit on them until they either die or disappear from the map.
Hi kids. There's no such thing as a boy or a girl.
Why would I make cool animation videos like these?
Honey. What's wrong? Who's that?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? What's just down? So let go. Watch.
Oh. I just want to make sure you're okay. You're not plotting anything, are you? Okay, I love you. Okay. I'll see you later.
Pop, when my friends are trying to do the new Taxi God mode glitch. No God mode for you.
Excuse me, Brown.
I was tagged in that video, and what we're looking.
No person in history has ever seen this water. That's coming right from the center. Banana? Nope. What is this shit? What'd you do? What'd you do?
I might as well be in America from what I just seen. I saw people getting bashed in the head, getting pepper sprayed. I couldn't even.
It's 2023, and you finally realize what this show really meant.
What if when you die, someone takes off your VR headset and says, "How was it?" Like we live in a simulation, we live in the Matrix, y'all.
When the sun rises.
He said instead of being with your family for Christmas, we're doing this. Solo?
Yeah, about that. The show.
Did you know you can sue your school if you've been bullied?
Now streaming. What do you want to be?
Let me prove some of it. I had the conversation with my family member. Top noble fathers, here's a few things you need to know.
Yeah, about that. All the other kids with the pumped up kids. Battle one, battle one. And my gun. The kids battle one, battle one. Then my bullet. Yeah, but
To relate to my last video, here's all the ways you can actually get taken out of God mode.
The young boy witnessed his. So your boy just joined the session, and look who the fuck I see. Yo, it's Mr. O, the barcode exterminator. Yes, sir. Yo, bro, I just got in the game, and motherfuckers already trying to fuck with me, bro. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, buddy almost plastered that shit on the fucking wall.
then he kills you.
He pulled up on your boy. I was finna get in, but the police popped my stupid ass. God damn. I'm guessing Yellow was friendly because he ain't try to kill me after that. But this fake barcode right here came through and absolutely obliterated Mr. O, bro. You know I can't let that slide.
Hands of Jaleel, the annoying meme artist who has, for some reason, been blowing up lately. I really.
The man raises his rifle and fires a single round that easily penetrates the large metal bucket. Then a series of shots instantly turn the bucket into a sieve. The workers turn the bucket over. The bullets are then removed. The force of the bullets is evenly distributed. Looking at the result, Carlo.
Top 5 biggest gangs in the world. Coming in at number 5, we have Mara Salva. Gangs popular in
5 people who aren't really your friend.
Do you respect Putin?
I do respect him.
Do you? The Matrix is stopped.
I owe you. I'm talking to you, my guy.
Removing barcodes from lobby. With 1 or 2 kills.
Oliver, what's up, my G?
What's up? Are you the runner, dude? You're like 20 minutes late.
Yeah, right.
Anything for the Habibi army.
Imagine shooting a man. Don't disrespect nobody here.
There's a psychological study where violent criminals rate
What is a modern Viking? Well, it's time for me to tell you. To be very clear, the definition of Viking and modern Viking are completely different. Modern Viking's kind of like an urban term. It's a modern thing, so just keep that in mind. Here's the definition of Viking first. Any of the Scandinavian seafaring pirates and traders who raided and settled in many parts of northwestern Europe in the 8th to 11th centuries. Yes, we get it. The Viking Age has passed, so technically there are no Vikings left, right? So I've been talking about being a modern Viking, but what does that even mean? The philosophy I'm using comes from a company that a lot of you guys know, the Beard Struggle. And no, this is not an ad, but check this out. They have people like Thor Roslund from Norway, and even Espen. Great guy, by the way. So that removes the I'm from Norway, so you're wrong narrative. Now let's look at what they consider a modern-day Viking at Beard Struggle. The modern-day Viking is defined not by his ancestors by the things that he believes in. A modern Viking is part of the future, but keeps the value.
Remember when I told you Australian junkies are starting to get out of hand? Let me tell you this. So I just had a fun.
What do you think you're doing? Hey, pal. I'm talking to you.
A bond.
Yes, I want. You know, it's a shame you are so clamps.
What'd you say to me, boy?
I understand. Your hearing is not so good either. Oh, I'm very sorry. I ruined your breakfast.
I want to tell you how this is going to go. I'm going to hop, and I'm going to pop, and I'm going to knock your block off.
I'm teaming up with TikTok to
This guy tricked the cops by building an entire car made of snow and ended up getting a ticket for it. In Canada, Simon built a life-size replica of the Back to the Future DeLorean car, but just happened to build it in a no parking zone. After finding the vehicle, the officer writing the ticket noticed something strange and decided to call for backup. And that's when they realized the car was made entirely out of snow. The officers then left a fake tick on the windshield, telling the creator that he made their night. This guy tricked the cops by building a...
Top G's in jail. What do you think about that stuff? Because at first you didn't like Top G.
I didn't like him because I didn't actually watch his content. I just
Reasons to join my crew. Cool crew.
Upgrading my setup.
in the beginning of the doorbell.
Matey, how may I help you? Fucking money.
Fucking money, shithead!
It's pink. The bullets are pink,
Fucker, give me the goddamn money!
Okay, you know what, asshole? Pull the trigger. My life couldn't get any fucking worse. Yeah, that's right. Pull the motherfucking trigger.
Pussy.
Mr. Beast has outdone himself. The 24-year-old king of YouTube has been rapidly improving his content, and that's each and every video. But he has now completely outdone himself by curing the blindness of 1,000 people.
200 billion people.
So you're laughing at this.
No, I don't think we should see each other.
No, that's okay. Is there a New Zealand Brotherhood? Yes. Let me tell you about the Brotherhood. This one is cool. Not only welcome to the Great Australian Baptism, where we throw a kid into a pool of alligators and if they survive.
Men are important. Hey, who do you think I am?
You're really starting to annoy me.
I've been waiting for someone stupid as you. I thought we was gonna have some real fun, but you're as yellow as the rest.
I'm talking.
You can go to hell. Hey, who do you think I am?
I'm sorry.
I mean, you usually act sort of weird and creepy. Squaring up, I mean, you
The fuck
usually act
he
sort
said?
of
He
weird
said?
and creepy. What? Who are you calling a slut? I'm still a virgin.
I don't know. Saying something like girlier sounds pretty slutty to me.
Stop it! Calling someone a slut is so not cool. You're such a creep, Hiki.
Calling someone a slut has nothing to do with creepiness. Stop calling me Hiki, slut.
What?
Yeah.
Squaring up with a low level because I'm most known and feared.
Armed with a knife to...
They tried robbing him
time, so I offered him a spare Rambo.
Alright, boss, what happened?
These boys, bro, they trying to rob me. They trying to rob my bike.
Who, them guys on the scooter?
Them guys here.
Right, never. Ooh. Do you want a Rambo, cuz?
Why do people get so mad about God mode? I was just chilling, minding my own business, casually admiring the beautiful GT.
Jimmy finally had enough and fucking snapped.
Yeah, man.
On this episode of Giving Out Habibi Specials.
This is how you get rid of the Banger 2000 griefer.
Huh.